Good, boss of YouTube. What's up? How's it going, everybody? So quickly, just want to apologize for first off not uploading yesterday and not having a Showdown live or just double uploads in general the past few days. I actually ended up getting sick on like the 23rd and it's the 26th right now, and I'm not fully recovered. Like, my nose is still a little bit stuffy, still have like a little bit of body aches, but I'm feeling a whole lot better than I was yesterday on Christmas and on the 24th. So yeah, hopefully you guys do understand, but from here on out we should be back to double uploads, Showdown lives daily, and Wi-Fi battles, of course. So yeah, if you guys are excited for that and are excited for the Showdown live, hit that like button down below because we got a pretty awesome UBERS Showdown live. I think at this point you guys should know that UBERS right now is legitimately like my favorite tier in Ultra Sun and Moon. So yeah, just having an absolute blast. Like, it's gotten to the point where I've thought about maybe like uploading UBERS lives a little bit more, but like also having another Showdown live in there, but still doing the Wi-Fi battles, like triple uploads. But that seems like a little bit crazy for right now, I think. But just, I'm enjoying UBERS, man, and I don't want to just like upload UBERS after UBERS after UBERS Showdown lives for you guys. Like, I want to do all the other tiers. So just, yeah, we'll see how things go. If you guys see like a triple upload with like 2 Showdown lives and like a Wi-Fi battle maybe sometime this week or like next week, don't be surprised. It's just, I want to do UBERS, okay? Just UBERS is so much fun. And speaking of UBERS, this set right here on your screen is actually a set that I've been wanting to use for a very, very long time now, and it is actually Choice Spec Xerneas. Yeah, this thing hits like an absolute truck, guys. This thing, I think, does about like a clean 30 to like 39-ish% to Primal Groudon, which is kind of crazy if you really think about it. Aromatherapy was originally Grass Knot, but there was not many games where I tested this team where Grass Knot really came in handy. But having Aromatherapy in theory did help out in those games where I had Grass Knot. I was like, well, I kind of wish I had Aromatherapy, so we'll see if Aromatherapy comes in handy, because it's nice if like Groudon is toxic, or if Ferrothorn gets burned or something along those lines, or if like Yveltal gets paralyzed. But yeah, Hidden Power Ground, I think actually 2 KOs Primal Groudon, which is kind of insane. Also, HP Ground hits Magearna, which is pretty awesome. Originally it was Hidden Power Fire, I think, but I didn't like Hidden Power Fire. And then Thunder is legitimately for Ho-Oh, mainly because if you look at this team, Ho-Oh is kind of an issue to this team. Shouts out to the Amazing Mo for the squad, of course. So yeah, I decided to go with Modest as opposed to Timid just because I want the extra raw power, and Xerneas is already pretty fast. Like, 297 speed is already pretty fast enough for the UBERS tier from the games I've had with this team. Next off, we have Spadef Bulky Primal Groudon here with Fire Punch, which is actually really nice because Ferrothorn sometimes is kind of an issue, so it is really nice here. Although Stone Edge could possibly help as well, but for the most part, this set is pretty solid. We have Standard Arceus Ground because I hate Dragon Dance Salamence. That thing is absolutely terrifying. We're all running 2 base speed higher though, just in case we run into other super fast Arceus that only run 356 speed to outspeed Mega Lucario, Jolly or Timid Mega Lucario. Next off, we have Offensive Calm Mind Primal Kyogre here. I changed the EV spreads from what Mo originally had. This is more of the Smogon standard set, but with a little bit more speed and a little less special attack, because honestly, with 152 and a modest nature, we're still doing a lot of damage to everything, essentially. Like, from 200 special attack down to 152, I think we're only doing like 1 or 2% less damage, which doesn't typically end up mattering too much, and we still have some good physical bulk. The physical bulk and HP EVs is so that we can live in Adamant Primal Groudon's Precipice Blade after Rocks, if I'm not mistaken, and then the speed is enough to outspeed a Cloyster, which I did run into once or twice and it was a little bit annoying. So yeah, I felt like this was pretty solid, and just Calm Mind 3 attacks, which is pretty scary. Of course, good old Ferrothorn, which I'm actually really enjoying Ferrothorn right now in UBERS. Like, this thing honestly just switches into so many things in UBERS, and it's actually pretty cool. And then finally, we have some nice speed control with good old Bacon Burb here, the Scarf Yveltal. So that is going to be the Showdown team. I was going to say live, but let's go ahead and get the live started. Alright, so we got the first matchup here, and ooh, a Magearna. No Primal Groudon. What is this blasphemy? So Kyogre kind of just goes in on his team. Yeah, I don't... What Arceus variant would this have to be? I'm assuming like Grass, maybe? It's like the only thing I could think of that would stop Kyogre from just kind of coming in. Oh no, this is the wrong team! No! Oh no, this is the wrong variant of the team. Okay, so this was gonna be like a Wi-Fi version that I wanted. Okay, damn it. Oh, this is kind of annoying now, actually. I don't want to use this version. I don't like this version either. Yeah, I really don't like this version. I don't know what to lead with. Like, Magirna is honestly like really a giant nuisance to this team. I don't really like this Yveltal set either. I guess I can lead Kyogre just right away. Like, does this knock me out with anything? I don't know. I think I would rather just be aggressive here and just not try and knock out this Mewtwo here. Oh, this was not supposed to be the version of this team. Alright, this is why we gotta pay attention. Spec Xerneas, yeah, Spec Xerneas is what I wanted to use, not... Like, it's legitimately called here, like, hold up, it's called Wi-Fi Spec Xerneas, because this is more of like a fun version for Wi-Fi. Okay, so he's gonna Mega... Oh, he Calm Minds right away. As long as I don't miss, we should be fine. That just died, and we get a crit. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Getting rid of that's really cool. Actually, if you guys want to see the sets here, hold on. Where's this version? Here we go. These are the sets. Yeah, it's kind of almost standard. Like, Gothitail's pretty cool. Kyogre's a little bit slower, hard-hitting version with max special attack. Just standard Groudon here. Defensive, I don't like this Yveltal set. I really don't. I used this team like maybe once or twice, and I didn't personally like it, honestly. So, in comes Yveltal. I just kind of want to thunder this. Like, what do I lose? What? That is not a set! That is actually not a set. You deserve to get paralyzed for that. That is not a set. I don't think I've ever seen Hurricane Yveltal. What? That is... Bro, that is wild. Why do you have Hurricane Yveltal? Okay, well, you guys are going to kind of get a little special feature here with this version of the team. And I can't even trap. I can't even trap Magirna either, which kind of sucks. So, I'm a little worried that this is going to be Mega. Yeah, I really wanted to stay in here. I didn't feel like I could afford to switch out. So we went for Photon Geyser right away. Let's see. Could just bring in... Actually, no. I mean, Yveltal's fine. Like, I don't have to bring in Yveltal right now. I could probably just bring in Groudon. Like, it doesn't really have too many switch-ins for Groudon either. I could probably just get on my Stealth Rocks here. Actually, losing Kyogre kind of makes Zygarde a little bit annoying, depending on the set that it's running. It depends. It depends. Like, if it's Rest Talk, that's really a giant nuisance. But if it's just, like, Sub... As long as I can Toxic it, it should be fine and really not that big of an issue here. His best switch-ins are definitely Zygarde or the Arceus. I've not seen too many HP Ice Groudons as of lately, or around this part of the ladder, so he may not expect me to have the HP Ice and just feel comfortable in bringing in Zygarde, because he should know I'm not going to be able to touch him, but... For the most part there, Kyogre kind of managed to take down a third of his team, which is nice. He got rid of Mewtwo. Actually would have been a little bit annoying, although it would have been really nice to keep Kyogre for later. That's kind of why I wanted a little bit more of a bulky set there. But it's really not that big of an issue. Like, yeah, I'm really hoping that this Kyogre spread puts in some work here. So it's really a matter of what he wants to bring in here, whether it be the Arceus or the Zygarde. He shouldn't want to risk the Magirna. Like, Magirna still does some things in this game. It's actually kind of annoying, honestly. Arceus could be a little bit of an issue depending on if it's set up or not. Like, my thing is that as long as that's not Refresh Arceus and it's not Rest Talk Zygarde, which typically you don't really see them together on the same team anyways, then it shouldn't be that big of a problem, I think. If this is Ultra Necrozma, then that may be a little bit annoying, depending on if he's like Swords Dance or not. I've seen Rock Polish SD. That's actually, it's kind of crazy, man, how good Duskmane Necrozma really is in UBERS. It's so bulky. It can run so many different sets like Rock Polish, Swords Dance, Weakness Policy, Defensive, Ultra, Regular, Support. It's honestly kind of insane how good Duskmane Necrozma really is in the UBERS tier here. So I'm not sure if he's like trying to take forever to make a move or if he's actually just gonna time out, but we'll be right back. Okay, so 10 seconds. Really? You had 10 seconds. You could have just dipped, but okay. So let's see. He shouldn't have anything to hit me with here. You're not gonna knock me out with anything. I'm defensive Yveltal. Yeah, there's no reason for you to stay in there. There's actually no reason for him to stay in there. So we know this is Ultra SD. Yeah, see, that's what I meant. Like, I thought it was gonna be like regular Duskmane, but no, it's Ultra, and yeah, it's kind of scary there. So he still doesn't have a switch into this. You should want to bring in Zygarde here, so I'm gonna double out. There's no reason he should risk Magirna here. You don't leave in Magirna. Yeah, you bring in Zygarde, and I can just click Moonblast. This is still modest, so we're gonna be doing, I think, like 30 to 35-ish% to the Magearna on the switch-in. Yeah, and then I should be able to 3 KO him down. I could Focus Blast maybe, but I don't want to risk a miss because I know I'm gonna miss, so I would much rather just guarantee the damage with Moonblast. And this is the crazy thing about Spec Xerneas too, like this is why I wanted to use it, man. It honestly just hits so hard. It hits like an absolute nuke. It really, really does. It just, oh, it's disgustingly powerful. So he ended up making a switch here into his Magearna, get off a clean 34% there. I think HP ground might have actually been a 2 KO. I guess it could have HP ground there like that. That realistically wouldn't have been too bad of a play. So I'm gonna try to bring in my Gothitelle here, expecting him to go for the Floraru cannon. And he is faster than me, so I can probably just charm whatever comes in here, most likely. So he's got Floral Cannon, he's got to have Volt Switch, all Magearnas have Volt Switch, and he probably has Power Swap is what I'm thinking. So yeah, we can charm whatever comes in here. This is now officially trapped, which is nice. So he could try and go for an SD here. I'm going to try to just bring in my Yveltal. So the name of the game is just to wear down Magearna. Actually, it doesn't even switch into my Xerneas anymore, so that's good. I'm just going to foul play. Yeah, you're not knocking me. Why would you stay in? I don't understand why he stayed in. Like, you literally could have just brought in your Magearna and like it would have just been fine, dog. Like it would have just been perfectly fine. So the next time this switches in, it's gonna get 2 KO'd, which is really nice. I still don't know what Arceus type he's running. I don't really want to lose my Yveltal, because if this is like physically offensive Arceus, then it's gonna be nice to keep this around. So I'm gonna make the save switch back into my Gothitelle here. Yeah, I really don't mind if he wanted to go for the Floral Cannon there, because there was not much he realistically could have done to me. So he's going to end up knocking me out here. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he lived. Okay. Why are you risking this? Let's see. Do you try and Volt Switch here? No, he does still just go for that. Okay, well, I'm just going to go for the Precipice Blade. So it does kind of suck that this actually got to so much HP, because now I can safely switch in again. That is a little bit annoying. That still did 45%. Good lord. Why'd that do 45%? I'm gonna roar because I feel like this is Dragon Dance. Okay, good. That was a little bit scary there. That was a little bit scary. Oh, do I want to HP ground? Like, a part of me wants to HP ground, but at the same time, I don't really need to. Yeah, like I really don't need HP ground. Like I just really weakened this severely. I probably could have 2 KO'd him there, honestly. Heart swaps away there. He should want to knock me out here, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, Magearna's kind of annoying here. So I have to HP ground here. Although, realistically, there's nothing that this should be able to do to me. Yeah, like, HP ground just knocks us out still. And I'm still kind of worried about what kind of Arceus this is. You die, right? Yeah, so down that goes. See, I could have just gone for HP ground earlier, but I didn't realistically need to do that. What is this? Arceus Rock. Oh, crap, that's actually really bad. That is actually kind of a problem. Don't SD. Oh, it's Calm Mind. Okay. That's actually really scary if it's Refresh. Yeah, like this is what I mentioned earlier. If this is Refresh, this just kind of wins. Please don't be Refresh. Oh, please don't be Refresh. No, but we are faster than him. We are faster than him, so that's good. That's actually really good. Because we can recover out of range here, hopefully. Yeah, okay, so this is nice. This is actually kind of nice. Oh, another one knocks us out, though. Should I Judgment here, then? I feel like Judgmenting is probably the better play for me to do here. Yeah, because Judgment should knock him out with toxic damage, right? Yeah, this will definitely do 20%. And then we just win with Spec Xerneas. So look at that, Spec Xerneas, man. Still putting in nothing but the work. So yeah, like I said, I didn't want to use this version of the team. I really didn't want to use this version of the team. But it was a nice little showcase, I guess. We managed to beat down Magearna, so we can now use the proper version. So let's go ahead and get a battle. Alright guys, so we got the second battle here. Sorry, I had to cut away real quick. But Aegislash could be a little bit annoying. Looking at leads, either the Groudon or Kyogre is what I'm personally thinking here. Actually, I don't think I lose much by just leading off with my Yveltal or my Arceus, honestly. Actually, probably Xerneas could be like a pretty good lead as well. Yeah, no, I think I'd rather lead Yveltal. Yveltal's pretty safe here as he ends up leading off with the Mewtwo. Alright, so we are back, and he ended up staying in with his Mewtwo here. Unfortunately, we get a flinch. Did that? I don't know, because it depends what his spread was. I mean, we had a chance to knock him out there. Yeah, like it was a 6% chance, but I don't know. Kind of sucks that we got the flinch there. I mean, if we had just got the roll in our favor, then we would have knocked him out. But we are able to get rid of Mewtwo very early on. In comes the Xerneas. I've made this error before. I do not want this to be potentially hidden power fire Xerneas. I've only ran into it once out of a few games I tested with this team, but it did kind of cost me a bit, so I don't really want to take the chance of him being a HP fire variant here. So we're going to see. As he makes a good double up, probably expecting me to bring in Ferrothorn instead of bringing in my Groudon here. So there is a chance he may just want to go for the Precipice Blade. I almost kind of want to Precipice Blade him myself, but if he does have the hidden power fire, then I don't really want to let my Groudon take too much damage here. So I feel like I don't lose much in just bringing in my Arceus Ground, as he has... Why do you have Earth Power? Okay, well, I mean, Earth Power is not very uncommon, but it's not something I've seen too often myself. So I'm just going to go for the recover here as he decides to bring in the Aegislash with the Air Balloon. Why do you have Air Balloon? I'm guessing this is for, like, Hidden Power Ground Arceus? I mean, Hidden Power Ground Xerneas? Like, I guess that kind of makes sense. I have a Ferrothorn, so I don't really mind. What? Okay, so this is just got a little scary. Hold on. I mean, we have the Fire Punch on our Groudon here. I mean, do I mind losing this? I need to just pop the balloon. Yeah, so now we can Precipice Blade him down. I think it may be worth just losing our Ferrothorn here, unfortunately. Like, yeah, I did not expect them to be a Swords Dance Aegislash. So this is actually a lot easier to deal with, because now he only has one switch in to Spec Xerneas, which is Groudon. And now with the Spike Up, we're going to be in a very, very good spot. So there's not much reason for me to switch here, I think. I might as well just sack off my Ferrothorn. So if anything, I could try to get up a second layer there. Yeah, he's going to end up knocking us out here, and you don't do much. I can just Dark Pulse here. I literally just Dark Pulse here. Yeah, like Shadow Sneak at +6 is going to hurt, but I mean, it's not really going to be too big of an issue there. I'm not sure why he went for King Shield. Maybe just trying to stall out that little extra PP. Okay, that still did like decent damage there, but yeah, so I did not expect Aegislash to be Swords Dance. That is kind of annoying. In comes the Xerneas, gonna make the save, switch back into my Groudon here, as he most likely will try to Moonblast or maybe double Geomancy's right away. That's fine. So we can just roar him out here. Unfortunately, we are gonna take a lot of damage, but the great thing about this is that now that this is phased out, it shouldn't actually be that big of an issue. So in comes Arceus normal, which is actually really, really terrifying. Oh, this is actually kind of a problem. I think I need to roar again. Yeah, there was no way I could risk that. There was just no way I could risk that, in my opinion. So I'm gonna try to get on my rocks here, as he actually has HP Ground instead of HP Fire, and that in itself is kind of a nuisance as well. So the question is, do I want to HP Ground here? I feel like at the same time I can just Moonblast, honestly. I'm modest specs, yeah, so down goes Xerneas, that's good. So really happy I didn't overpredict there. Unfortunately, Arceus is the only real issue right now. That's why I don't feel comfortable in going straight for the Hidden Power Ground anymore. This is problematic. I'm gonna need a Moonblast here and just weaken this Groudon. Yeah, that did a lot. We do get a crit there as he goes for Thunder. Why would you? Okay, it's kind of cool tech for Groudon, I guess. I mean, for Kyogre, I don't know. Okay, so what if he had hit that? Like, if he had got a paralysis? That's the only way that him hitting would have mattered, I think. So that miss, I don't think mattered too much. I don't know. See, my thing is that if Arceus got a free Swords Dance up, I think it just E-Speed cleaned through my team. So I was going to have to play around that and hope that he wasn't able to just set up for free. So let's get another battle. Alright guys, so we got the next matchup here, and this team looks terrifying. Alright, so Mega Gengar. Humongous problem. Have to be very careful with that actually. Oh, that thing is so scary, holy crap. Would you lead with it though? I don't think he would lead with it though. You don't typically lead Mega Gengar. So he's gonna lead Yveltal or the Groudon is what I'm expecting. So I think my leads are gonna be Arceus or Kyogre. Speaking of Kyogre, he's got no good switch-ins to Kyogre, so I'm gonna lead Arceus here. Because if we can weaken the Groudon right away, then that's gonna make it a lot easier for us. So just gonna Ice Beam. We're gonna scout out here if he is Scarfed or not. Doesn't turn out to be Scarfed as he goes for the taunt. Maybe thinking that I would try to go for the rocks right away, or if I was more of a slow variant. But that is a more bulky Yveltal. Hold on. Let me just make sure that he's not an offensive set with taunts. Because, I mean, he's got leftovers, so that would make sense. A little bit of sense. I guess. Hold on. Okay, so he's definitely running a lot of HP then. Yeah, so he's just a regular defensive set unless I got absolute minimum damage on that Ice Beam. So my question is he going to want an Oblivion Wing here? Or Dark Pulse? He could maybe have the Toxic is a thing too. So I'm going to scout out for Toxic here and go into Ferrothorn. Okay, he does have Toxic. So he's Toxic, Taunt, Roost, right? Yeah, and Foul Play. Okay. So I'm going to make an aggressive switch right into Xerneas, and I'm just going to click Choice Specs Moonblast, my guy. What is your switching? You don't stay in here. You never stay in here. So the question is, does he bring in Gengar or does he bring in the Groudon? I feel like his best switch-in is definitely going to be the Groudon. So let's see how much damage we're going to do to that exactly. Oh, that does a lot. I mean, does that extra... See, that's what I mean, though. Like, is the extra 10% really that crucial, though? Because I have no drawbacks in just Moonblasting. And then, if Necrozma is defensive... Actually, yeah, Dustmane could be his switch in here, because it could be defensive. I mean, Moonblast still does a lot, though. I'm just gonna Moonblast, honestly. Yeah, so he does end up bringing in the Necrozma here. Let's see. So he is definitely defensive, because that did absolutely zero. Well, no, I mean, 32% is still pretty respectable damage, I might add. Let's see. No, we don't 2 a KO him. I was gonna say I could be aggressive here and just Moonblast again, because we may be able to knock him out at the next turn, but that's not gonna be the case. So he's definitely gonna want to get up rocks here, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, so I'm going to bring in my Ferrothorn here, as he does get up his rocks. So what this now allows me to do is potentially go for a Toxic or a Leech Seed is what I'm thinking. Toxic doesn't seem too bad. Getting up a Spike seems really nice though, although I could just want to defog away these rocks. Actually, are rocks going to be too big of an issue? I mean, I can Spike now and then defog later is what I'm thinking here. So he is going to end up bringing in the Yveltal. So he's got Taunt, Toxic, Oblivion Wing. No, Taunt, Toxic, Roost, Foul Play. So my question is he going to want to go for Toxic this turn? I feel like I should just go for the Leech Seed just to bait out the Toxic. I mean, I'm going to Toxic right away. So he can definitely just double Toxic here, is what I'm thinking. So I'd rather be aggressive in Gyro Ball. A part of me felt like he wouldn't go straight for the Taunt, just because I could have aggressively switched into Xerneas after I had already scouted out that he had the Taunt. So he does turn out to have Defog. So Taunt, Toxic, Defog, Oblivion Wing. That is definitely his set then. So he should want to Oblivion Wing this turn, as he brings in Groudon. If this has got to be offensive Groudon then, because that is defensive Dustmane with rocks. So we do actually, would it be worth it? I almost want to HP. I'm going to HP Ground here, I think. Yeah, because if anything, we can just use Xerneas to wear down his team for the rest of our team. So I'm going to HP Ground here. Oh! Oh! It just died! Hold on. We either got a really high roll, or he was just pure offensive with no bulk. That just died. Like, I blinked and it was gone. So we're going to switch out here. I'm a little upset that I crit him, though. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit upset that I crit him. What move did he go for? Oh, we don't even know because he got crit. For some reason, I thought he was faster than me. So he was definitely more of an offensive variant is what I'm thinking. Because why else would you want to run? Because I don't see why you would run defensive Groudon with defensive Duskmane, though, is the thing. Right? Yeah, like that wouldn't make much sense to me. So close combat here could blow us back. Oh, that's a little bad, honestly. I think I have to U-turn and sack something here. Yeah, because if you look at Yveltal and you look at his team, Yveltal just puts in so much work, honestly. Yveltal puts in a lot of work here. And I don't think it's really worth me risking missing or not getting the roll, because we only have a 31% chance to knock him out here. And foul play, unfortunately, doesn't finish him off either. If he got the +2, maybe? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to sack something here, I think. As much as I don't want to. We're going to have to sack Xerneas. I don't see Xerneas doing too much. If he's Life Orb, this is nice. Please be Life Orbed. No, he's not Life Orbed. Okay, that's actually a little scary. Do you Spectral Thief here? I think you Spectral Thief here. So he's not Life Orb. Actually, the fact that he's not Life Orb is really good. Hold up. This is not even a threat anymore. You don't close combat. Oh, he's 7-starred Soul Striketh me down. But I just Oblivion Wing and gain back all my HP. And then I definitely knock you out at this point. Yeah, because being on -1, there's no way he knocks us out with Shadow Sneak. Unless he crits me. If he crits me, that would actually be really bad. Then again, I did crit him too, so I guess would only be fair. As in comes Duskmane. Oh, this thing is a problem. Let's see. I mean, he has no switch-ins to Kyogre. He literally has no switch-ins to Kyogre here. I feel like he would definitely want to be aggressive, so I'm just going to Origin Pulse and be aggressive myself. I could Calm Mind, actually, now that I think about it, because it's for sure that this thing is defensive as well. I mean, what would he switch in, though, is the question. Like, nothing switches in, and I can still beat this down. Plus, in the rain, Morning Sun is only recovering 1/3 as opposed to half of his HP, right? Yeah. So, I just answered my own question there. I just answered my own question. So we did 70%. I lose nothing in just Thundering. Thundering is, I think, my best play in this scenario. I don't risk missing, and I could catch whatever potentially comes in. Getting rid of this Necrozma is actually really good because this thing could have been a giant nuisance. And now Xerneas kind of gets a KO again on most of his team. I am a little bit worried about his Xerneas. It only depends on what variant it is, though. As in comes the Gengar. There's no way he should take me down with him. That's what he should want to do here. He should take me down with him. Do I want to keep Kyogre, actually? I could honestly keep Kyogre. But no, the thing is that Xerneas can Geomancy for free. I don't think I'll live a hit from Marshadow either. And then I just bring in my Yveltal here on the double down, I think. And I can Oblivion Wing whatever he brings in. Well, no, because he could bring in the Marshadow. Actually, how much does Shadow Sneak do? Hold on. I just want to make sure. Oh, it'll be a roll. Actually, that could be bad too, honestly. This is a little bit of a tough scenario we are in right now. Let's see, Kyogre. Oh, we can live one hit after rocks. I don't really want to let him sub, though, is the thing. So it's either... No, yeah, I think I have to stay in here because this thing is honestly kind of a problem. I could probably go for Thunder is what I'm thinking. I'm going to Thunder, actually. Because Thunder covers him going for Destiny Bond. I don't think we knock him out. And then if we get a Paralysis, that's really good, too. Okay, we don't get a Paralysis. We don't get a Paralysis. Is it worth Calm Minding here? I was going to say, if we got a Para there, that would have been amazing. But it's fine that we didn't. Oh, what Thunder did 65%. We got a little bit of a low roll on that one. Sludge Wave only does 42%. What if we get the +1? Hold on, I'm really bad at math. Hold on. I'm sorry guys, but I'm trying to make the safest play that I can possibly make here. Okay, so we can actually, if we Calm Mind here, we actually live. I'm gonna Calm Mind first. Oh, nope. Oh no, I mean, we still live. We still live a hit. We still live a hit. So now he's got a Destiny Bond again, possibly. Well, I think it's still better to Thunder. Yeah, I could have maybe played around that, I think. I could have maybe played around that a little better. So the question is, what's he going to want to bring in here? Yveltal, or I think Mars Shadow is honestly his best switch in here. Oh, so I'm going to bring in Xerneas. I'm going to Moonblast. I'm going to bring aggressive. Oh, I don't think he does 49%. Does he? Yes! Okay, good. Oh, okay, I was going to say, yeah, because without Life Orb, Mars Shadow doesn't hit that hard at all. Mars Shadow really doesn't hit that hard at all. This is modest specs. Okay, so he's got to be Scarfed. He's got to be Scarfed is what I'm thinking now. Unless he's timid. Right? Yeah, like there's no other way he should have been able to outspeed us there. I'm pretty sure about that. So we're going to Toxic here. And we can catch the Yveltal on the switch in, or we can knock out this Xerneas. Actually, Toxicing this Yveltal is really huge. Yeah, there's nothing else at this point that he could have done because we pretty much had it won there. So may get another battle. Hold on. All right. So this most... Oh. Okay then. All right, guys. So I think that's going to be the end of the live here because I tried finding a battle, ran into another stall team. Don't want to play stall. And as you saw a little second ago, oh, dude just dipped. And I just got another match against a dude I already battled on this live, and I don't think you guys want to see me battle the same person again and possibly get the same outcome. So yeah, if you guys do like this team, personally, I think this team is pretty solid. The real scary thing about this team is that Noggin Adele is actually a little bit of a nuisance. You really have to be careful and play around that. And then E-Killer Arceus late game is kind of terrifying. But I mean, it's E-Killer Arceus. Like, E-Speed Arceus SD normal form has been one of the scariest UBERS Pokemon for so long. So yeah, Spec Xerneas though. Guys, this thing hits like an absolute truck. Oh, just if you want immediate power, use this monster, man. This thing hits so hard. And then, yeah, I was a little upset that Kyogre didn't get to do much, but it's still a pretty cool mon. And then, of course, love Ferrothorn and good old Yveltal here. So with that being said, guys, hit that like button down below. I'll see you all later today with the Wi-Fi battle. Hopefully y'all did enjoy your holidays, and yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow hopefully. So later, everybody.
No matter where you're at, I'm not here to make friends, it's time to attack and deplete your HP with a final smash. Don't make me turn around and pull a 6-foot hacks. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks.